Hi, I'm Toni, and this is your daily tarot reading. Today, we are going to start off by looking at the daily guidance from your angels oracle card. So hello to all of you. Welcome to my new visitors and welcome back to my table. Those of you who are returning subscribers and viewers, it is always a pleasure to have all of you here. So let's see what your angels have to say to you today. At first, we have fresh air. That was fast. Next up, we have acceptance. And last, we have, let's see, one more card, please. There we go. Heart chakra. Fresh air, acceptance, and heart chakra. There is something that needs to, a situation that perhaps is needing to be looked at from a fresh perspective, so that you can, it's almost like we have to step outside of a box to look at it because it's something that you're not accepting. There's some type of situation that you are not accepting fully, or it could be something about you that someone isn't accepting, but my guess is it's about you. But there's a situation that you're not accepting, and they're asking you to allow some fresh air into it. And where this is coming from is this is a block within the heart chakra. So we need to understand what is causing this block and what can we do to release this, because there is a situation that very much needs you to be in acceptance. In fact, let's just go ahead and read this card. It says, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. And so there's some type of situation that you are just not comfortable with, you don't like, you don't agree with, and they're really asking you to kind of come at this with a different approach, to see this as the angels do, through the eyes of unconditional love. And when you do, you allow everyone in the situation to be lifted to their highest potential, which is so beautiful, because then you allow love in, you allow the potential in, okay? When we see people through the eyes of love, not as the way we want to judge them, but it's just the human that they are, try the best they can, then it gives the situation of pure potential. It's beautiful. All right, so let's look at the Shadowland. I was like, what is this tarot deck? The Shadowland Tarot. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides of whomever are watching right now. Is watching right now. What messages do we have for them today? Okay, so what got us here? What is the situation that we are having a hard time accepting? All right, up first we have the 8 of Wands. Next we have, interesting, the 7 of Wands, and there you are. There is the defenses going up right there. It was a conversation that you had with someone, some type of communication you had with somebody. It feels like there was just a lot of defensiveness happening here. Let's see, what's the last card? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this could very well be someone that you work with. This could be a co-worker. For some of you, this is definitely a co-worker. 8 of Pentacles, this is telling me this is definitely a co-worker. But regardless, this is somebody who there was a conversation had, and it's just like the communication just broke down. Defenses went up, and the ability to, get along kind of ceased. All right. So whatever this is, there is, and what it is the communication. What blocked this communication is you did not accept something about them. There's something, either they told you a truth about themselves that you didn't accept, that you didn't want to be a part of. There's just something you were just not like, I don't want to have anything to do with that, and just kind of shut everything down, okay? That's right there. When you just shut down, that immediately put a block on your heart chakra, okay? And so I think that's an interesting one. The 8 of Pentacles. Now, this is the Earth. The Pentacles are Earth. Heart has to do more with the cups, but both of these, the heart, the cups, and the pentacles are both feminine energy. Okay, these are both feminine energy, and so when we have a heart chakra block, we are, well, here's the thing. First of all, we have a block in our ground energy, our root energy. So we are ungrounded, right? The pentacles being blocked. But also the heart chakra block, one, again, this is both feminine energy, pentacles and hearts. So the intuition is blocked. Two, you are blocked at your root chakra with the Eight of Pentacles. So anything that's coming up, energy that you're receiving, like collective energy that's being shared through the earth, through the root, through the ground, is being blocked. But also when your heart chakra is blocked, any energy that is coming down from the crown, the third eye, the throat, or energy that's coming up from the root, the sacral, or the solar plexus, stops right there. It can't keep going through. So the energy is not flowing through you. In other words, it's blocked right there. Okay. So let me make sure you understand the heart chakra is definitely, this is creating a block around your heart chakra, this situation where you are not accepting. And it says heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It is safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart. As we stand by with perfect protection and guidance, we being the angels. What they're saying is safe for you to be loved, because all love is just an expression of the divine. And so there's nothing wrong with that. So let's see what's going on right now. What has this led to in the present timeline? Up first, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this block. What did I tell you? There is a block going on. It's because you don't see it. You don't see how this is impacting you at all. Okay, and lastly, Ace of Wands. Are y'all kidding me? Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, both in reverse. And the King of Wands. So you have Ace of Wands. So the beginning of the ace to the end of the ace, both blocked. Now, I'm sorry, ace, not ace, wands. The beginning of the wands, the Ace of Wands, to the end of the wands, the King of Wands. You have the full spectrum of the ace, of the wands. Why do I keep saying ace? Because there's two aces on the table, I guess. But this full spectrum of the wands are being blocked. The wands are our desire, our creativity, okay? So this is ultimately not just a heart chakra block, not just a root block, but literally a creative block. And that creative block is also because the thing is that creation and wealth are two sides of the same coin. You have to create wealth, and wealth comes from creation. So like I said, two sides of the same coin. It's also causing a wealth block, okay? So you have a creative block, you have a wealth block, all coming from a heart block, and that heart block, chakra block, and that heart chakra block literally is stemming from a lack of acceptance from some type of relationship you have that needs to be shaken up. This needs to have some fresh air poured into it. This is so important. All right, so let's see where we're going. Okay, so where are we going? All right, we have the Nine of Cups is in reverse. We have, oh goodness gracious, excuse me, y'all. We're gonna have to hit pause. This went across the room. Okay, sorry about that. We have the Page of Pentacles, and the very last card we have is, there we go, the Emperor. So there is Aries, and that is actually the very first major arcana of the whole deck. We have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, both in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and we end with the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Look, in order for this relationship, here's the thing. In order for you, I don't even want to say this relationship, in order for you to be able to move forward, you're going to have to ask yourself, is your failure to see the situation with love worth slowing you down? Because here's the thing. Your opinion, your failure to choose love and acceptance isn't hurting that person. It's hurting you. And so you need to ask yourself, is that worth it? Because that's the thing. We have the Nine of Cups here, y'all, in the future position. This is not looking good for you, all right? It's like if you choose to keep holding on to this, like I'm right, I don't accept this person, I don't accept the way they live, I don't accept the way they believe, I don't, whatever this is definitely like shutting, and it doesn't have to be a personal person, okay? It doesn't have to be like if you can't think of somebody in your life that you're pushing away because you don't approve of their behaviors or whatever, then think bigger outside the box. It could be that maybe, you're somebody who has, I hope no one watching my channel has these issues, but if you do, okay, hey, love you just the same, let's work on it, right? Homophobia, bigotry, xenophobia, all these things, it's time to work on that, okay? Because if you're not accepting of somebody because of their color or their race or who they love or what religion they worship or don't worship, that's a problem. Because like we said, you gotta, in order to fully be accepted, you have to be fully accepting, and that's how the angels are. The angels see us through the eyes of only love. There is no judgment here, okay? In fact, I don't see judgment on the table. Their judgment card is not on the table. The angels are just saying the block you have is from the limit you have. The heart chakra block you have is from the limits that you put around yourself, and it's time to just let that go. It's time to clear it out. Page of Pentacles, the Emperor. The thing is we're not getting what we want here, and it is. Let me ask a question. Clarify about Page of Pentacles. Let's see what this is about. There we go. We have Magician. Underneath is the Queen of Pentacles. And Death. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. Death is Scorpio. So, that's nice. Okay. It's all, okay. I see now. Here's the thing. There is this energy. I feel like you are hearing me. I feel like whoever is watching this, this is a pretty big deal, because you are hearing that it's time to let go. It's time to allow, like literally, there's a fresh air. It's time to let this go. You're starting to understand, like, wait a minute. It's that simple. It's like my money blocks, my creativity blocks, okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. My inability to manifest what I want is all because I'm holding on to the need to my way or the highway. Yes. It's just that simple. It's literally that simple. It's like, when you give support, your dreams can then begin to arrive, because as you give support, you receive support, okay? And that's the thing. And so it's time to plant some new seeds. And by that, I mean, it's time to maybe look at where do we have on, I don't want to say blinders, but where are we choosing to, I don't accept this person. I don't accept their way of life. I don't accept their beliefs. Where are you, and what point in your life? And if you're like, oh, I'm not like that with anybody. Is that true? Is that really true? Everybody has a little something that needs to be investigated. Okay, we all have a shadow, and there's nothing wrong with having a shadow. Okay, shadow is just the opposite of light. So if you have a shadow, that means you also have light. All right. Don't worry about that. All right. I hope that you found this helpful, because there is a beautiful shift coming for you if you allow yourself to open up and receive this fresh air. Okay? And if you found this helpful, please be sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe. Come on back tomorrow. I hope I get to see you then. And until I do, love you. Talk to you soon.